Hi everyone, so I am extremely caffeinated and I have a little bit of sinus congestion. So it's like a double whammy. I'm really high energy, but I can barely get words out because my nose is slightly clogged. So this will be fun. We're also digging through my trash, which is one of the most fun things in the world, right? Right? We're doing an Empties video that is long overdue because I have a stash really where I put products that I finish and then I always tell myself, oh, do a video about Empties, and then I never do. So now I have just been collecting trash for months and months and months, which is awful. But new year, new me, right? We're gonna get rid of stuff. I'm gonna talk about things that I either liked or didn't like. I have an opinion on every single one of these products that I've used because I've completely used it up, which is a good way to really form your opinion about it, that's for sure. So I guess we'll just sort of start in absolutely no order whatsoever. Let's see, left to right on my desk. One of the most surprising things that I've ever discovered is the Shea Moisture Superfruit Complex Body Wash. This is a really good body wash, and obviously body wash is not the most exciting category in the world. I mean, for some people it might be, and if it is, let me know your favorite things in the world. But this is so hydrating. It's like a creamy jelly texture, really moisturizing, but still very cleaning in the sense that you feel like you've cleansed your body. I think everyone would find something they like in the scent of this. It's like a slightly masculine fruit scent, which I think is really nice. And I think everyone can use it. Obviously it's body wash, there's no gender associated with it. It says it's contouring, firming, and smoothing. I don't know about that, but I do know it is very smoothing, and my skin definitely feels very well hydrated and very smooth after I use this. And it's quite affordable, cruelty-free, everything that we love. And I definitely intend to get more of these body washes in different scents as the years progress. So that's nice. A bone to pick with The Body Shop. So I have two of their body washes here. One is Honeymania, which is one of my favorite fragrances from The Body Shop, and just in general, it's so nice. Here's the thing, they say that their body washes are soap-free. The second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate. It's SLS, which I don't know, is that soap? I mean, it's definitely a sulfate, it's a surfactant, it's a detergent. It's one of those things like, well, we aren't not using soap, you know what I mean? But the strawberry I find doesn't smell like strawberry. It smells like fake synthetic candied strawberry, and it's quite drying. But then the Honeymania has a definite honey undertone to it, and it's very hydrating and very nourishing and very cleansing. I've used multiple bottles of this because I love it. But yeah, there's SLS soap, not soap, but SLS. Potato, right? Yes to Grapefruit Rejuvenating Body Wash. I don't like this. It was boring. It was average. I should have known that the last body wash from Yes To that I used was the Shea and Blueberry. I didn't really like that one either. I love plenty of Yes To products, but body washes I don't think are one of their strong suits. But then interestingly, we talk about Eucerin and the Skin Calming Body Wash, which is like a shower oil, and it's phenomenal. Great if you've got dry skin. Great if you really want to feel like you're using a cleansing oil on the body. It's phenomenal. It's a great price. But then this Professional Repair, I really didn't like at all. Half of it feels like it absorbs into the skin, and then the other half feels like it leaves this very slick residue on the skin, and it's a little bit strange. Not this. All right, canned water. Yes to Caudalie grape water. No to Avène Eau Thermale. There's something. This has grape juice in it, so in my mind, there's at least some slight chance that it's gonna absorb into the skin, but this is pure water. So unless you pair it with a humectant or some sort of oil to kind of trap all of the minerals and trace elements and anions and cations from the water that this comes from, I don't really feel like you're gonna get that much of a benefit if it's just sprayed on the skin, because it's gonna evaporate off. And then it's actually gonna take water with it. It's gonna dehydrate your skin, so you have to be careful. I do like grape water a lot, but I prefer Beauty Elixir if we have to talk about comparing Caudalie mists, even though they're completely different. Yes to this, I can pass on that. Body lotions. Arbonne Seasource Detox Spa Remineralizing Body Lotion, 24 hours. I don't know about that. I love the smell. I love the hydration element. It's not sticky. It's not greasy. The scent is really beautiful. It's like an invigorating citrus. It almost reminds me slightly of the Tatcha body products. ever so slightly, but more citrus. If I didn't have 8 million other body lotions that I was trying to use up right now, then I would repurchase this. Kate Somerville Nourish Body Perfection. I like squeezed the living daylights out of this. I didn't cut it because I didn't love it enough to cut it, basically. I was forcing myself to use it. I love Nourish for the face, but for the body, this just felt like I don't think I got any results. I did hydrate, yes, but so did my, whatever it is, my Gold Bond that I love. Pass on that for me, at least. Glossier Soothing Face Mist. This burns my eyes. Which there's plenty of other Glossier products that I absolutely adore, but this is not one of them because I would like to be able to not run for the sink and splash my eyes out with water after I use a face mist. And then the Drunk Elephant C-Firma. I have the old formula, which is that very watery kind, and I found it really drying. At first it wasn't bad, and then it felt really drying, and I haven't felt the new formula, and I haven't tried it on my face to compare, but I did not love this. And the thing that I found with this is it's perfect on paper, but in practice, it just wasn't what I was looking for. It was a little too drying. There's a lot of great ingredients, but it's like, at what cost if it's gonna really irritate, not irritate, but just make my skin feel parched and just not enjoyable. So I love Behydra, but I didn't love this. And I have plenty of other vitamin C's that I really, really enjoy. So while I'm using those, I'm not really seeking out the updated formula of this, if that makes sense. Another vitamin C I didn't like, and I feel bad because every product in here from Kate Somerville I didn't like, which is so bad because I really do love a lot of Kate Somerville products. I used Dermal Quench Liquid Lift this morning, but this Mega C is so loaded with silicone. I mean, obviously that's the point of one of the chambers. It's that it's silicone based, so it's free of water, free of air, and I believe they say that the vitamin C is housed in one of the chambers that's silicone based, but then the other one is water based, and there's a ton of fragrance in it. Like, it's like the 10th ingredient out of 50, you know what I mean? It's excessive. I didn't find that it was enjoyable to use. It smelled sort of fake orange, and that excess silicone just doesn't sit well with my skin. It's not sort of a tactile experience that I enjoy. And I think there's other vitamin C formulas that I prefer for a little bit less money. And good vitamin C's that are expensive, yeah, of course it's worth the investment, but if there's others that I feel are better for my skin that cost less, that's the one I'm gonna go with, you know? Especially since vitamin C is something I use almost every single day. Caudalie Polyphenol C15 Anti-Wrinkle Defense Serum. I really liked this. I don't know what form of vitamin C they're using and if it's at 15%, but this is a nice hydrating milky serum that really plumps everything out and makes the skin feel very comfortable, and it's not ridiculously expensive, which is nice. Resveratrol Lift, on the other hand, I did find very hydrating. It's a very nice, like, milky consistency. See, and I don't really have any left in here to really even show you, but obviously they've changed the packaging because this nonsense, like, I can't even get this out. It's just like sticks. I can't get any of it out. No. Thank goodness they put it in the pump. And yes, it is a very hydrating plumping serum, but I don't know of the firming qualities of it. Looking at the ingredient list, I don't see anything that screams extremely firming to me, but then I'm also like 12 years old, so maybe I'm not the best person to judge that. But yeah, between the two, I would definitely pick this because I think they both pretty much feel the same on the skin and feel equally hydrating. This is just less money. Hylamide. I loved the Low Molecular-HA. It's not my favorite hydrating serum in the world, but it is still definitely, it's a good option. But then the SubQ eyes, I did not like at all. I felt it stung my eyes. It didn't do very much as far as improving the look of darkness or dullness. And I have eye creams that do that for me and that give me the same result over and over and over again. So, and that's really how I judge products, is if I know there's a product that does something very specific and it does what it's supposed to do, and there's something else that claims something similar and it doesn't work, it's not that it's a bad product, it just means it didn't do what it was supposed to on my skin. So there's quite a few of you who like this, but I have heard from quite a few of you as well that it stings and doesn't do very much. So I don't know. It's your choice to make, though. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Loved this. I can pass on that. some Sunday Riley stuff. So this Artemis is completely congealed shut. It's crusted shut. Basically, you cannot even squeeze this little dropper. I have finished an entire bottle of Artemis. This is not it. This is one that I used to use in my kit when I would take it to stores with me and I would use it on clients and that sort of thing. And I think what happened was I threw the empty one in the wrong bag, and for some reason my empty bottle ended up somewhere else that I can't seem to track down. So this is supposed to replicate my empty bottle. Obviously this is not in their production line anymore. You can still get it on some sort of off websites like Skin Store, certain places in the UK, that sort of thing, but it's not in the current Sunday Riley lineup, so they have replaced it with UFO. I love Artemis to pieces. It's one of the best oils that I've ever used in my entire life. I love it. I love that it smells funky, and I love that it's sticky and syrupy, and it just gives me the most amazing glow and really comforts my skin. And they don't make it anymore. Bionic, which I keep hearing, yes, it's gone, no, it's not, it's coming back, it's gone forever, I don't know. It's a $125 moisturizer. It's an anti-aging moisturizer, yes, and there are a lot of great ingredients, but I just don't know. I don't feel I got $125 worth of results out of it. And again, I'm 12, right? Not actually 12. I told someone I was 12 one time and they were like, oh, you're really young to be talking about skincare. I'm like, oh, I wasn't serious, you know. Did not feel $125 worth of product. Ceramic Slip, I loved, and I'm working on another bottle now, and I have a few backups. I love it. It's fantastic. It's a great cleanser. Great if you've got combination to oily skin or if you're easily congested. The Sunday Riley that I miss though is like the Juno Body Sunday Riley, you know, and the Disrobe and the Skin Adrenaline and the Start Over in the Pump. That's the kind of Sunday Riley I really am missing. The Apothecary, very botanical, very not afraid to smell, quite earthy, and use a lot of really high quality oils. I love Juno Body. I've kept this for way longer than I should have. I might turn it into a flower vase with taking this off. Is that pretty as a flower vase? I don't know. You can see I turned Tata Harper bottle into a flower vase right there. I don't know. I loved this. I wish they would still make this. It's a body oil that just was so silky and nourishing and comforting and hydrating and softening and delicious, and on damp skin it was like heaven, and then they got rid of it. Kate Somerville, 2 eye products I did not like. This was a small size of the Age Arrest, and it was really waxy, like weirdly waxy and smelled strange, so I just was like, oh, let's not use that. And then Cyto, which I actually bought full price, I think. Did not do a single thing to my eyes. Didn't make my eyes look less dark, didn't hydrate, didn't smooth. It was moisturizing in a minimal way, in the sense that if I put concealer on top, the concealer glided on nicely, but it's not what I'm buying eye cream for, you know what I mean? I love the packaging, I love the pump, I love the brown, but it just didn't do very much for my eyes personally. So, MAC Strobe Cream, you're probably always going to see one of these in an Empties video because I just go through them tube after tube after tube. Always buy the size to go though, because it's priced so much better than the full size. You can get a few of these and still pay less than the full size, which is always the way to go. Dr. Dennis Gross Triple C Peptide Firming Oil. I really like this. I think it's a really great serum that is built inside of an oil. And I'm using another bottle now because I love it. Coop Raw Sauce. I finished an entire small bottle of this, and I have since moved on to a larger bottle that I am using. I fell out of love with it for a little while, and then I started using it again, and I was like, oh, there it is. You know, I really like it. Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter. This is my favorite shaving cream ever, and I will just go through tube after tube after tube. I love this. It's not expensive. It's great. Good quality ingredients. Doesn't foam. Really leaves a smooth finish on the skin. And it's a pretty bottle. Marvis toothpaste is fantastic. I never thought I would be the person that would spend more than $3 on a tube of toothpaste, but I'm extremely picky when it comes to toothpaste and brushing my teeth. I hate that synthetic plasticky aftertaste that you get from a lot of the toothpastes and a lot of the dyes, a lot of the unnecessary ingredients. This one is free of sodium lauryl sulfate, if I'm not mistaken, so it's a little bit more gentle on my mouth, which I already get dry mouth because of medication that I take. It makes my teeth feel very clean. It definitely has kept my tooth health where it needs to be every time I go back to visit my dentist, you know, for my checkups and whatever. My teeth are always fine, and the only thing I've really changed is my toothpaste, so it's definitely not making it worse. And the taste is very pure mint. It tastes the way I imagine mint tastes, which is clean. It has next to no aftertaste except for like that cool freshness. Nothing synthetic, nothing plasticky, nothing like slightly baking soda-y. I don't know. I'm using another tube of this, and I also have these small sizes in the sort of like try all the flavors, and that's been a really fun sort of thing for me because I've gotten to try all of the different flavors that they have. Classic strong mint is still my favorite, but I do really enjoy the ginger mint, the licorice, and the cinnamon mint. Very nice. So that was my trash. Heck yeah. How was that? Was that fun? I hope so. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you found some sort of blunt information to use from this. I mean, oh, something else. Boscia Tsubaki Oil Deep Hydration Hydrogel Mask. I didn't like this. It felt plasticky on my face. I don't know. It didn't feel like oil. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys again really soon. Bye.